My brothers and sisters in Christ, today in the first reading, we get the aftermath of the so-called Council of Jerusalem, as after the deliberation of the apostles gathered together, they send their chosen envoys from their number, along with Paul and Barnabas, back to share the news, the decision of the church. In a lot of ways, we can think of this as the role of the papal nuncios around the world that are the representative of the Holy Father to all the particular churches. And so the news comes, making the decree, and the people are delighted. They rejoice to hear the news of what the church has discerned. And so we hold this next to, again, an exhortation to love that we hear in the gospel, the commandment to love one another, but also that relationally, it's because in Christ we are friends, not just as slaves to a master, but he has called us friends. It is a relationship of tenderness, of warmth, that we are invited to extend to one another. And this marks what we so often see in even the events of the early church recorded by the Acts of the Apostles. At times, there are disputes that break out, and even actors that introduce fierce persecutions and political plots against, Paul or Barnabas or whoever it may be, or Stephen. But the general disposition of the Christian people is joyful and loving, and this is what causes the gospel to spread. The onlookers from the outside look on and see, what is with these people? They love differently. They live differently. These people amongst us, whatever culture they come from, are a joyful people who love one another. And that's attractive, and the gospel spreads, and more people are added to the number. This is a reminder to us that we should rejoice in our Catholic faith, not just because it is true, which of course is important, but it is a message of great joy. It is the good news that the Lord gives to us, something that should transform us, not just a rule book to live by, but transformative. Our faith is one that leads to an engagement not with an idea, but a person, a divine person whose name is Jesus Christ, who shows us the face of his Father. And so when we are invited into this tender relationship of love, everything is different. Everything should be different. Everything must be different. How do we change? We are changed by love. And now we must go forth and let every aspect of our lives be transformed by love, the love that we receive, and now the love we are commanded to share. May God bless you all.